You know those moments in life where it feels like you're peaking? Well, this is one of those for me, because I have made a 58 frame animation for the startup sequence for my game with my company name Studio MNGT. And so here it is again, and I'm going to talk about some of the more intricate details after it's done. Okay, first of all, it fades in to the yellow screen, and it fades out to the gray screen of the main menu background, which was really cool because that way it blends in more seamlessly, and then it has an empty frame because it needs to be invisible, you know? Anyway, so something cool about this is that if you pause on this frame here, you'll see this giant monster staring at you, which is actually quite creepy. Frame 11, really creepy. My advice to you when you're playing the game for the first time, do not put your face directly in front of the screen, or you'll get jump scared. Anyway, so I had to animate the mangosteen icon. By the way, I drew this mangosteen icon about 5 days before I posted my first video. I drew it in Microsoft Paint, not Sprite. My original plan was to do like Cuphead videos, but using Microsoft Paint drawings only. But then I thought, I failed making a game plenty of times before. Why not, make a game every day so I stay motivated? Anyway, so you can see here, the letters start coming out of the mouth, a new one every 2 frames, but here it starts speeding up, a new one every frame, because we've got to get it done in time. And so here we can see that the 8 starts popping out of its forehead. I guess that's its forehead. And then it snaps out, and the mangosteen drawing snaps back. And then mangosteen resets to his default pose. Then the 8 splits into the different letters. It goes in different directions. Then it starts rotating around. And it's actually quite interesting how they form here. So here the M, it gets 3 lines that come out of it. Then the N starts over here. Then it goes inwards. The G doesn't have to rotate much, and a line is just drawn bending around like a G does. The T starts looking like a broken stick, and then it grows like a tree, Anyway, so then nothing happens for like 8 frames exactly, actually. Yeah, 8 frames exactly, 8 for the 8 ball. 8 isn't even my favorite number. Mangosteen's just an 8 ball, it's nice, isn't it? Anyway, so that's all for this, but there's also one other thing. So if you noticed just then, you would have noticed that the letters forming in, like you can see that the G and the T move over here, and the letters finish forming there. Well, that actually lines up with the music ending, which was not intended at all, but I guess it's cool. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. This is probably my favorite piece of animation I've done before. And no, I'm not going to use it as a channel intro thing at the start of every video, because channel intros are not really that cool. Anyway, bye.